Mother, can you please explain to the viewers why you did not tell the cops that they have no right to be here and why you refused to record the interaction, why I had to ask you more than once?
I am not going to stop the cops from talking to you about drinking and driving because I don't want
They have no proof
to arrest you.
I haven't been drinking and driving, Mommy.
That's right, they have no proof unless they catch you on the road.
And just like you had no proof I was smoking spice, and everyone who knows me best, including Uche, who's supposed to call you right now, will tell you that I've been smoking marijuana. For the same reason
you gave me what for, don't worry.
For the same reason you're not qualified to tell me when I'm smoking, it's the same reason you're not qualified to determine whether I've been drinking too much. You have overstepped your bounds, and there's no one who's going to see it your way. And I'm sorry that you have such a complex that you make funny faces instead of address your son when he's dressed in a very nice outfit to greet the cops because you brought white, racist, small-town cops to solve a biracial family's problems when you know I am Afrocentric, to say the least.
I'm just having trouble with my ulcer. That's why I'm making a face that looks
and this
like
is this the only problem you have, or do you have other problems that affect your mind state and make you feel this way as well? You have no right to judge me, Mother. You are out of touch with reality. You moved out here because you are out of touch. And remember the other day when you said your hair is usually groomed? Well, I now have you on record proving that I was right about that too. Look at you. And look at me. This is what the cops are going to see when they come in, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to see her looking like this, making that face, talking like that. And they're going to see me looking like this, talking like this. Me slightly upset for a good reason.
It's one thing to say
her psychotic and
that
schizophrenic.
You don't like my hairstyle, and it's another thing to say that I don't take care of myself, which is unfair.
I'm saying that you are not on point like I am. And you see the signs everywhere you look. This dilapidated house.
All right, now calm down because they're here.
Okay.
Don't have anything in your hand.
Can you please, I won't. Can you please record on a different device, please? Please, Mother. Because you're going to use this as an excuse for me not to be able to record and show my lawyer and my psychiatrist. So can you please record on your own phone, yes or no? Yes or no? No. Don't use my phone. I can't trust you.
My phone.
Okay, I'm going to put my phone down. I'm going to put my keys on the table next to my phone. I'm going to put my wallet on the table next to my phone. I'm even going to put my belt on the table next to my phone. I'm going to speak to the police calmly because I have self-control. You're going to see what the racist bullshit I put up with all the time. With no warrant, no probable cause. My mom not even being around to know how much I've been drinking. She calls the cops under suspicion that I've been drinking and driving. And so here we go. Me holding my mom. Mom, listen to me. Listen to me. Can you point out to them I'm holding my pants because I took off my belt and there's nothing in my pockets? Okay? Not because I have a gun or something.
Okay, just let go of it.
Let go of my pants? Look. Exactly, man. Why are you so out of touch? Please, for once, try to be focused. Okay, I'm recording this for my lawyer. So you know, this is the only thing I have on me. I'm going to put it where we talk. You want to talk right here? So I want to record this interaction because I believe you're violating my rights. You have no probable cause to be here. You have no warrant for my arrest. I don't want to speak to you without a lawyer.
Make it so
if you can show me the law that requires me to talk to you, I will.
Yeah, talk to you.
Okay, so I can go
Can
back.
we shake hands and just say good morning though?
Yeah. So you're not going to leave me alone from now on unless you have a warrant. I don't need your help. I have black psychiatrists that disagree with what you're doing. I have 15 witnesses to say that whites around here have been provoking me. And that is causing my behavior, not mental illness. So please don't make this a huge racial issue. I don't want Al Sharpton around here any more than you do. So please, that's all I got to say. As you can see, can we get on record? You see that I'm expressing my disapproval, but there's nothing wrong with me.
Okay. Well, I just came up because I was in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Listen to me, Amika. I'm in the neighborhood. This is a beautiful place to come. I wanted to touch base with your mom, talk to your mom. I noticed that there's a new sticker up on the handball backboard. I'm just here to basically touch base and make sure everybody's okay.
Okay, when I showed you the obvious graffiti on the wall, you said that you couldn't tell, but you saw that it was a silhouette of something. What do you guys say that? I don't remember which one. Was it you?
Wasn't me. I did see some patterns over there, and I think you were saying that there's car oil on there.
So you've ignored a hate crime, and you come here to touch bases with me and not the white supremacists who are harassing me. That's why I don't want to deal with you. I'm sorry, but that's too racist for me. Okay. I'm going inside. I'm done with you. You cannot help me, so please leave me alone. As much as I don't want to show you my property any more than the blacks want me to, you see how they're plotting. No evidence of a crime, and they're saying, what can we do now? You starting to understand what's going on? So maybe 15 minutes later, 10, 15, still talking, still plotting. This maybe 5 minutes after the first clip, I decided to record again. He's taking notes, and she pointed next door toward the neighbors or someone toward the gate. Okay, She's trying to say that maybe he drank a beer before he left, which is not illegal. So her perception is every time we come, he drinks and he leaves. What she doesn't know is that whenever I leave, I am well under the legal limit. You know, because 2 beers an hour, right? You know, for someone who drinks in the morning, like say 10, you know, for at 4, right? I'll have to drink like a whole fucking 12-pack. Plus, you know, to be over the legal limit. So how could she possibly know? You see how they're eager, and now they're saying goodbye. So they were probably here for about 20 minutes looking for information to hold me down. So briefly, this is how I look. I'm about to go question my mother very calmly. Your heart races when serpents come around. And there's a racially charged environment. Ask a Black Lives Matter activist if it's fair to judge a black person's behavior with cops who aren't even educated in the pseudoscientific, eugenic protocols of psychiatry. No, it's not. It's wrong. It's evil. So the possibility that they're finding a justification to take me in without a crime being committed is enough to make you very angry. But as you can see, I'm very calm. And these are the same 2 white cops as last couple times. There's been like a couple times I've been here. One of them was the guy pointing out the graffiti. The other one, I believe, came to the door. And they're in SUV type of cars with bumpers on them for whatever reason. So why are they here, taking their sweet time? You know, well, maybe because the service area is right here, and they're working on the next. You know, but you don't know that. Put my behavior into context, and ask yourselves who's really misbehaving. We're probably getting close to an hour now. Thursday, the 23rd, 2017, March. Why are you out here so long talking to the police? And do you think it's fair to downplay the environmental factors and the background stressors and the fact that you have a God complex related disorder, and that there are cultural and racial components to what's going on? That you moved out to the middle of nowhere where it's dusty, you bought 20 horses, where there's chimneys everywhere and people burn firewood. As part of your justification to move out here, you said it was because you have asthma. We live in a place where there's less than 1% blacks, so my intimacy needs are not being met. And that's directly related to the white man controlling reproduction through psychiatry and eugenics, biodemography, social biology, social Darwinism, and scientific racism. What you're seeing here is an attempt by the state to infringe upon my human, civil, and God-given rights using pseudoscience without a shred of evidence. This is not what America is supposed to be. I am the real American, not them. Now, may I leave, or are you gonna?
You need to get by the car?
Yes.
Now my partner move the car around.
All right. Now, to be fair, I do not believe those cops were super racist. And the Santa Clara County Sheriff Department could have planted a murder weapon on me. They could have used my trash to set me up. I mean, you might say, don't give them ideas, but this is a no-brainer when you're a cop and you have a problem with someone. Okay? A no-brainer. And they didn't do that. So I'll give them that much credit. And I do feel bad for the way this played out. I know on some level you're trying to do your job, and there's a bunch of white supremacists in the government right now, and there's a bunch of liberal eugenicists that their attitude is like this. In Texas, they beat and hang blacks in the South, right? If the blacks are uncontrolled and won't be checked by their own for whatever reason, you know, are being controlled by their own, the blacks in secret societies in a way that's compatible with American culture, and people trying to keep the peace, who are willing to drug people in order to do it. The liberal attitude is the political dissident might not be a threat to himself or others, but as the debate gets heated, when he does it a certain way, people will get hurt, including him. We can't spell that out for people in this country that was started by a revolutionary war, because in every community, there will be a large group of people that do not agree. So we're going to have to beat around the bush and hide behind intellectual jargon, Ivy League schools, secret societies, special interests, propaganda, news, schools, revisionism, and so on. And yes, I do feel bad. I don't think that white cop is so bad. I think they chose him because he's not as bad as the others. And they're trying to get me to assimilate as nicely as they think they can. So it's fucking, on a level, they don't like my Afrocentric approach. I'm sure there's a degree of that. But they're also going out of their way to think clearly so they don't get caught on camera misbehaving. And that's one of the reasons I think we do need to record cops. We all behave better on camera. What do you think caused me to kind of fix myself up? You know, look at 2009. I was like a drunken asshole who didn't care about appearances, teeth turning yellow and shit. You know, I'm telling the truth. And I smoked and drank, and I smoked a lot of blunts, and hash and blunts fuck up. They fuck up your teeth, especially a weed hash blunt. So yes, you know, but we need to find God and cleanse ourselves. Your skin color doesn't matter. The light expression in your gene does. We need to return to the light. And black people just happen to have more of the light because of where they're from is where the knowledge is from and where the Garden of Eden is. Okay, it doesn't mean per se that we're superior because God works in mysterious ways and that light can express itself dramatically in any race at any time. Boom! Sorry. But you get what I'm saying. Now this is after. I just drove to Great Canyon Park. I'll say within 15 minutes. Okay? If you really want to come and kill me for spreading the gospel of the Lord, you know, that's part of it, you know. Because people like me went around to places where no one was looking, and we got stoned to death for doing what I'm doing now. And I cannot fear that. It's against my religion. It's also against my religion not to love my enemies. And you have to understand them to love them. Those of us who prefer living in reality in America to unscrupulous media reports derived from corporate foundations, they control institutions and human behavior, especially sexual behavior. We know that there is a buffer zone or a wall of drugs around Oakland and places like it. The mayor, the governor, mental health, sheriffs, police, and people on all levels of society, just like eugenics, need to be around for social control and social Darwinism, to keep African philosophies from spreading, whether it's African versions of feminism, womanism, or the truth, the light temple gospel from Judah and the kings, sons of men, the sons of kings, the family of Christ, the state dwell, the descendants, his extended family, etc. So this is why San Jose is the safest large city. There's an agreement with the gangs and the police and everyone to keep black philosophy from spreading through San Jose to the rest of the state. This is part of why there's a disagreement between the northern and southern structure. This is why blacks like me are not allowed to really dominate small town, only in small sections, and whites go to great lengths to contain what? Our behavior and philosophy, because our philosophy to them is contagious and it is a virus, when in reality, it is the light.